It was another successful year for the Ohio River Sweep as thousands of volunteers in 6 states took to the shoreline to pick up trash. The event is sponsored by Orsanco, the Ohio River Valley Water Sanitation Commission, and involves 3,000 miles of shoreline, including more than 250 miles here in West Virginia. Numbers for this year's sweep are still being added up, but last year volunteers removed more than 20,000 tons of trash and other debris from the river. The West Virginia Make It Shine program coordinated teams of volunteers at 21 sites in 11 counties. We also want to remind you of the Great Kanawha River Cleanup that is scheduled for September 8th. Volunteers can participate at sites bordering the Kanawha River from Golly Bridge to Point Pleasant. To find out more or to sign up your group to participate, call toll-free 1-800-322-5530. There's also information on the Make It Shine section of our website, dep.wv.gov. The totals are in and they're pretty impressive. This past spring, volunteers with the state's Make It Shine and Adopt a Highway programs removed more than 720,000 pounds of litter from the West Virginia landscape. More than 9,000 volunteers participated in the annual spring cleanups. Volunteers cleaned 600 acres of parks, 1,500 miles of roadways, and 88 miles of streams. Groups also cleaned up 38 illegal dump sites, removing more than 1,800 tires and 400 abandoned appliances. The DEP and the State Department of Transportation will recognize many of those volunteers during the upcoming Adopt a Highway Appreciation Day picnic. The day-long celebration is set for August 4th at Tamarack and Beckley. Every year, Adopt a Highway volunteers remove more than 4 million pounds of trash from West Virginia state highways. Finally, 100-degree heat didn't stop these campers from Charleston and St. Albans Boys and Girls Club from learning about water conservation. They gathered for a Project Wet Water Festival at Coal River. The kids learned about everything from the water cycle to how runoff affects aquatic life to an introduction to fly fishing by the folks at Trout Unlimited. But probably the most popular activity of the day was a chance to just play in the water with their friends. That's it for this edition of Environment Matters. On behalf of all of us here at the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Go, take off, son. That's a new record. That is, it's still going.
Don't run into the heavy machinery.
Oh, he's getting you. Get you a big bubble.
I don't know.
Get you a big one. He's watching. What?
Will it ever stop? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, he's busting. Get you one. Oh. Oh. Oh.